As America entered the Second World War in 1941, German and Japanese leaders believed that it would take years for the US to produce enough war goods to pose a meaningful threat. This underestimation of US industrial capacity ranks among the greatest blunders in military history. Within days of declaring war on the Axis powers, the US launched an unprecedented mobilization for the war effort. The civilian economy virtually ground to a halt as resources were prioritized for military uses. In the year before the US joined the war, American automakers manufactured about 3 million vehicles. During the entire war, only 139 additional cars were produced. Tens of millions of workers, including many women and political refugees from Europe and the Soviet Union, moved from agricultural jobs in rural areas to manufacturing plants in industrial centers to build ships, tanks, weapons, and warplanes. Production methods were constantly scrutinized to root out inefficiencies, and designs were regularly updated to adapt to ever-changing battlefield conditions. Though the US began the war with inferior equipment in many areas, including fighter aircraft, artillery, and battleships, it quickly caught up to, and often surpassed, the technological sophistication of its adversaries. The sheer scale of US manufacturing output between 1941 and 1945 is difficult to fathom. In 4 years, the US economy, already the world's largest, doubled in size. American industry provided almost two-thirds of all the military equipment produced by the Allies during the war: 297,000 aircraft, 193,000 artillery pieces, 86,000 tanks, and 2 million army trucks. At Willow Run, a Ford Motor Company factory in Michigan, a long-range bomber rolled off the assembly line every 63 minutes. A single American shipyard could produce an ocean-going merchant ship from scratch in a week. The US built nearly twice as many fighter aircraft and 5 times as many bombers as Germany. To win the war in the Pacific, the US produced 4 times as many battleships and 6 times as many destroyers as Japan. This crushing advantage in war production may have played an even greater role than tactical superiority or geopolitical skill in allowing the Allies to secure a victory.